Well, good morning, guys. I just realized it's almost 10 a.m. and I had not even turned on the vlogging camera yet today. Been busy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. I got the family shipped away this morning, got them all sent off to school, work, and daycare, and I got busy working. I went ahead and got my shower and shaved and everything, got ready to start the day. Been sort of working on my little filming setup in here. I've got a lot of work left to do. I've got these boxes and stuff I got to go through, but I cleared it up enough that I could very quickly get all of this set up. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Something's going to have to change, but I got it all set up. And I very quickly made a video talking about the Galaxy S7, the love it or hate it video I was talking about doing. I noticed TK did one for the LG G5. Very cool to see someone else using that concept too. And I hope that it works out well for him, because the hate it video worked out really, really well for me, aside from the lots and lots of dislikes, but I don't get penalized for that or anything. So hopefully my new S7 video will do as well. It's gonna be a lot longer than I really want it to be, but looking at it, I think it's 12 minutes. I'm importing it right now. I also took just a few minutes, actually I took entirely too many minutes, and unboxed the LG camera. Now, the downside I'm seeing here immediately is I can't do this one-handed, but there you have it. There's the 360 camera. Now, the cool thing I found out about this is you can do a 180 camera with it. You can do it either really wide, really narrow, any of those in between. You can set it up and do video that way instead if you don't want to do 360 video. So I could technically use this as a daily vlogging camera. And I just might. All right, a little while later, actually coming up on lunchtime, been getting some stuff done for the day job. Also took a little bit of time and edited the 360-degree video. It's not a 360 video, it's actually just the unboxing and like one 180-degree or front-facing video from it. And the video quality is just not that great. I may see if I can include a couple of clips from it, but basically unless you're outside, unless you're in excellent lighting, it gets a little rough. The 360 video, it's still rough, but you're talking 2K video for the entire sphere. It's not as bad as it could be, we'll put it that way. Had some weird issues with the card that's in it, the micro SD that I put into it. I have a feeling it's because I've put it through a couple of other quadcopters before doing this. So I finally just took it, put it into the Mac, formatted it, and it seems to be doing better now. I can actually insert the card into the Mac and read stuff that came off of it. Yeah, so now it's just a matter of working this out. The biggest problem I'm gonna have with this thing is you can't edit the video. You apparently cannot edit the 360 video at all. Meaning you can take a bunch of clips, you can upload them all separately, but you can't combine them, you can't cut them, you can't do anything to them. And you know me, I am like the king of cutting videos. I cannot have something that's just one long string of thoughts because I have brain to fart, yes. But anyway, it's already, like I said, getting close to lunchtime. I probably ought to go warm up some lunch. And now I'm waiting for the LG video I'm watching it back just to make sure everything's okay with it, but I'm also uploading it at the same time. Hopefully that will go live this afternoon. It's so difficult to find time to actually be able to record videos now that I'm taking advantage of it as much as possible. I'm gonna see if I can record a couple more videos today as well, just in amongst doing day job stuff. Really liking the way this is turning out. Kyle Ruggles just mentioned that I need to use this space for filming. So what he's suggesting, and I'm thinking what he's suggesting, is that I move all of this over here, which is gonna make it difficult for the lighting. But he was suggesting to open the blinds and use the natural lighting from that as, wow, it's loud out there. But to use the natural light from the windows instead of using LED lights. So maybe that's an option. I guess the other option is just to go ahead and take both of the LED panels I've got and affix them to something over here. That's probably the better option, because so much of the filming I do is not during the day. It's not at bright lit times of day. And just looking outside right now, it's brighter than it was, but it's still pretty gloomy out there. So I may have to move the things around and try that out. Christina and I were talking about moving this bookshelf out of here anyway, so I may go ahead and do that. Like get the quadcopters off, get the books that I've got left off, put those upstairs, put some of the boxes away, get rid of some stuff, like sheet music goes back with the piano, and then leave the board games and stuff and move it into the dining room. That's probably the safest option. But doing that would give me a big open area here where I could, in theory, put my cameras and everything and have it all sort of tucked out of the way. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think I'm also gonna take some time today and clear this desk off entirely and take some photos of it so that I can put it up on my work has a solicitation email list where you can sell things. I may also put it up on Craigslist. I want to see if anybody's interested in it for a very reasonable price so that I can buy the newer one, smaller one, for a very, very reasonable price as well. a lot more than I'm going to be selling that for, but still, better to upgrade and get something smaller that's newer, that has connectivity and Bluetooth and everything, than to stick with the older one that's just becoming dated. But again, time for lunch. So for the vlog, here's a little bit of a quick test of the LG 360 camera. I said I was going to give you one, so here it is. I can actually monitor what I'm seeing here on the phone. I've got some halfway decent lighting because I'm standing by the back door. Looks pretty decent in here. I mean, it looks pixelated and grainy, but not that bad. The audio quality was surprisingly good for what it is. It has a 3-microphone, 5.1 channel audio, so you get the whole VR 360 experience, I guess, even if you're using just this front-facing camera. You can also change the field of view to be very, very wide. This is actually, I think, quite a bit wider than the Vixia Mini X that I normally film these vlogs with. Very, very narrow, and this is a little bit too narrow for me. It's actually, I'm at arm's length and I can just barely get my entire head in the frame. Anyway, just wanted to give you sort of a bit of a quick test there. And here's just a little bit of outdoor footage if you wanted to know what that looks like and what that sounds like. The sky looks really cool, even though it's kind of gloomy and overcast. So valuable lesson learned. Just because this says it's recording doesn't mean it's recording quite yet. The last few clips there you may have noticed cut off at the very beginning because I started talking too soon. I guess you need to give it a little bit of a buffer before you start because it doesn't start the audio immediately. More good stuff to know. More stuff I need to note because when I do the full review of this thing, I want to make sure I've got everything noted. Biggest, stupidest thing is just that you can't edit the video. You can't do anything with the video if it's in the 360 mode. If it's in the front-facing mode, as you just saw, I'm able to pull the clips in and do whatever I want to with them. They're not amazingly high quality, and it's the widest you look at is going to be the best quality. Anything else is going to be zoomed in. It's going to be a digital zoom, so it's not going to look as good. I still think I'm going to be relatively pleased with this, as long as I figure out a way to use it in the 360 mode and just do everything seamlessly. You know, leave in whatever mistakes I make, leave in whatever downtime I have, just, you know, maybe put it up in the car upside down and film that. That might be confusing. Anyway, but I think it'd be fun for vacations. I think it would be fun for capturing family events and stuff. Just have it set up on something and hit go. Might be good for that. I don't know. One way or the other, it was relatively inexpensive. I mean, $200 for something that does halfway decent video and pretty decent audio, that could serve as a backup vlogging camera, that could serve as a, I really want to capture everything all at once. I think I'm gonna like it pretty well. Alrighty, the video about the Galaxy S7 has been uploaded, is ready to go live tomorrow afternoon. The LG 360 cam video is up right now. Duncan is off the bus and playing his tablet in the back of the car because we are headed out to get Ellis from daycare. And I called my grandmother earlier. Today is her 89th birthday, so she's never gonna see this, but happy birthday, Granny.
Happy birthday, Granny.
And we're all home, and he's been just glomming all over everything and had a bottle and is happy. And she's home. And there's food in the works. We're actually eating at home for once. Hooray. And it's something we haven't had in a while. We haven't had spaghetti in a long time.
I know.
You want spaghetti? Nope.
We've been so busy lately, I haven't had time to cook.
Yeah. It's busy and sick.
Last week. No food.
It was just rough.
Yeah.
But back to normal. And he's back to eating full-size bottles again and loving every minute of it. Oh, it's sitting on Duncan, and he seems to be enjoying it. It's probably funny. What's he doing to you?
Get the head up.
This is funny. Bubby's silly, isn't he?
His head keeps moving backwards.
Oh no, take that hand.
He's gonna chew on his hand and wipe it on you.
He's gonna wipe it right in your face.
No, Ellis, no.
Here it comes. Now rub it right on Duncan. Rub it on him. Rub it on.
He said, I rub it on Mommy.
So Duncan decided it's time to come out and play for bath time, shower time. Shoot it. It's a very pretty evening. Nice clouds. Woo! I'm in the winter. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I'm not good at sports ball. That would have been really nice if it hadn't hit the tree. We need to cut some of these limbs back. They provide nice shade, but they just hang straight down in the way. Well, it's late. I'm already falling asleep. It's like 11:30, and that was needlessly complicated. Got Ellis his nightly bottle, got him all settled down on me, and got him falling asleep. Went to take him upstairs, and as I started walking up the stairs, he woke up, bright-eyed, wide awake. It's like, wait, what? As you saw earlier, he slept for probably entirely too long earlier, and so whenever he woke up, he was wide awake. He was ready to start the day again. So I just sat down upstairs in the bedroom, in the dark, in the little rocker, and just rocked him and held him for 15 minutes or something, and finally got him, I think, asleep enough that he's going to stay out for the rest of the night, hopefully. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up there for today, because I am just wiped out again. Got a lot accomplished today, not as much as I want to, but enough for today. We'll dive back in tomorrow strong. Have a good day. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for spending the day with me and the family, and we'll see you again tomorrow.